Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you have a cat purring on your lap right now, have you ever wondered how they got there? These little fluff balls seem to have conquered our homes and our hearts, but their journey to becoming our favorite pets is a wild tale stretching back thousands of years. So, grab your furry friend, get comfy, and let's unravel the secret history of the domestic cat. Our story begins not in a cozy living room, but in the Fertile Crescent, about 10,000 years ago. This is where agriculture first blossomed, and with it, a big problem. Mice and rats raiding the precious grain stores. But where there are pests, there are predators. A small scrappy wildcat, known as the African wildcat, or Felis sylvestris libica, saw these burgeoning human settlements not as a threat, but as an all-you-can-eat buffet. These wildcats weren't tamed in the way dogs were. Instead, a unique partnership formed. The cats who were less fearful of humans got more access to rodents, and the humans who tolerated these feline pest controllers had their harvests protected. It was a win-win. This wasn't a grand taming project. It was a slow, mutual dance of convenience that spanned centuries. DNA evidence confirms that every single one of our pet cats, from the majestic Maine Coon to the hairless Sphinx, can trace its ancestry back to these desert-dwelling hunters. From the Middle East, these newly semi-domesticated cats began their world tour, and their first major stop was ancient Egypt. Here, the cat's status skyrocketed from a humble pest controller to a divine symbol. The Egyptians revered cats for their grace, their mysterious nature, and of course, their ability to protect homes from snakes and scorpions, not just mice. They were associated with the goddess Bastet, who was often depicted with the head of a cat. Harming a cat in ancient Egypt was a serious crime, sometimes even punishable by death. They were cherished members of the family, much like they are today. As civilizations traded goods, they also traded cats. Phoenician trading ships carried cats across the Mediterranean to Greece and Rome. The Romans, ever practical, valued them primarily for their pest control skills, and cats became standard crew members on Roman ships and in their military camps. This is how cats spread throughout Europe, protecting food supplies and becoming a common sight in towns and villages. But the cat's journey wasn't always so glamorous. During the Middle Ages in Europe, the cat's reputation took a dark turn. Their nocturnal habits and independent nature led to suspicion. They became associated with witchcraft and pagan rituals. This superstition unfortunately led to the persecution of cats, which had a devastating, unintended consequence. With fewer cats around, the rat population exploded, which many historians believe helped spread the bubonic plague, or the Black Death, which ravaged Europe. It's a grim reminder of the vital role these animals played in the ecosystem of human society. Thankfully, the cat's reputation eventually recovered. By the 17th and 18th centuries, they were back in favor, appreciated for both their usefulness and their companionship. It was during the Victorian era, in the late 19th century, that our modern obsession truly began. The first ever cat show was held in London in 1871, sparking an interest in breeding cats for specific appearances and temperaments. This is where the concept of cat breeds really took off, leading to the incredible diversity we see today. Speaking of breeds, let's look at 5 popular ones and their fascinating origins. First up, the Persian, with their luxurious long fur and flat faces. They are the epitome of feline elegance. These cats originated in the historical region of Persia, which is modern-day Iran and Mesopotamia. They were brought to Europe by Italian traders in the 1600s and quickly became favorites among the nobility, including Queen Victoria herself. Next, the Siamese, instantly recognizable by their striking blue almond-shaped eyes and color point coats. Siamese cats come from the Kingdom of Siam, now Thailand. For centuries, they were treasured by the royal family of Siam and lived in palaces and temples. They were believed to guard the souls of the departed, and giving one as a gift was a huge honor. Then we have the majestic Maine Coon, known as the gentle giants of the cat world. They are one of the largest domesticated breeds. They are native to North America, specifically the state of Maine. Their exact origins are a bit of a mystery, with popular legends ranging from them being descendants of Marie Antoinette's cats to being a cross between a cat and a raccoon, which is biologically impossible, but a fun story. The most likely theory is that they are descended from long-haired cats brought over by European seafarers. Let's talk about the ragdoll. These big blue-eyed beauties are famous for their docile and placid temperament. They often go limp and relaxed, like a ragdoll, when picked up, hence the name. This is a relatively new breed, developed in California in the 1960s by a breeder named Ann Baker from a domestic long-haired cat. Finally, the Sphinx, the hairless wonder. People either love them or are a bit weirded out by them. The Sphinx cat, as we know it today, originated in Toronto, Canada in 1966, from a natural genetic mutation that resulted in a hairless kitten. Breeders then worked to create a healthy, viable breed. Despite their lack of fur, they are incredibly warm and cuddly, often described as feeling like a suede hot water bottle. Now that we've covered their history, let's wrap up with some amazing fun facts about our feline friends. Did you know that a group of cats is called a clada, or that the oldest known pet cat was found in a 9,500-year-old grave on the island of Cyprus. This predates Egyptian art by about 4,000 years, showing our relationship is even older than we thought. Cats can't taste sweetness. They lack the taste receptors for it, which is probably for the best. That purring sound they make isn't just for showing happiness. Cats also purr to comfort themselves when they are sick or scared. The frequency of a cat esper has even been shown to have therapeutic healing properties for bones and tissues. And have you ever noticed how your cat brings you gifts like a toy or, less pleasantly, a dead mouse? This isn't them being cruel. They are acting on their instinct to teach you, their less skilled family member, how to hunt. In their eyes, you're just a big, clumsy cat who needs looking after. From divine beings and feared demons to internet superstars and cherished family members, the domestic cat has had quite the journey. Their story is intertwined with our own, a tale of mutual benefit, adaptation, and affection. They walked into our lives thousands of years ago and decided to stay, and we are so much richer for it. What breed of cat do you have? Or what's your favorite cat fact? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear all about your amazing companions. Thanks so much for watching, and if you enjoyed learning about the history of cats, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content. We'll see you in the next one.